Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome to the stream. My audio is off. 1 second. There we go. Now I can hear myself in my own ears. Good news. I think I got everything fixed. That was the whole debacle last weekend. I got all of my stuff working from all the Windows 11 and the hard drive cloning. I think everything's now working. So that was good news. We had intro screens today and everything. I see we've got Ann and Pablo and Dan all over in chat on Twitch, and it looks like Ann might have popped in as well on YouTube. So, all right, guys, we're jumping back in. So if you remember, let's at least open up the room here. We're going to be jumping right in because, well, it's a bit later than I was expecting to start. It's been a bit of a debacle today, let's put it that way. But I want to get going here. But we finished the agency headquarters. It took us a very long time. We were rusty for sure. But we have to do the workshop, the yacht, and the underwater base yet. I don't know if we're getting that all done in one stream unless we become really, really good very, very quickly. Because I think last week it took us about an hour for each room we did. We did this one, and then, like I said, we did the power wash simulator. Probably took about an hour each. But anyway, all right. Agency workshop. Inventory space is unlimited. Yeah, but it gets really obnoxious to have to scroll through it all, so I tend not to pick too many things up. Anyways, everybody, be prepared to be my brains. Oh, immediate start. Here we go. Below stick, a broken gear, which is a... What is this again? It's a clue. Okay, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Let's take those things. All right, here is a lock, which has going to be a 4-letter combination from A to J. What are you? A listening device detector. Okay, take it along. The storage bins are weirdly containers. I mean, that makes total sense, but... Okay. Looks like a backup cell phone battery or something. Alright, I kind of know what's on there now. Let's try to remember that, unlike last week where I did weird things and I forgot. Dan had to remind me. He's like, you just saw this over here. Whoops, yeah, I forgot already. No signal. Probably something needs to be here before we can get a signal. What do you do? Doesn't look like anything. Duct tape, paper. Again, all these bins are just containers, which makes sense. MRI. We're doing an MRI? Okay. Things. Content verification needed. Insert inductors. Paint bucket. Let's put you... Any of these containers of anything that I want. They just have screwdrivers and wrenches. There's just all these papers all over the floor. Alright, what do you do? Oh. That's creepy. What is the black thing? Somebody's watching us back here. I don't know what that is. Alright. Okay. We'll be done with this thingy right now. Swap. Swap speaker and security camera? Okay. Fine. We'll figure that out. Clipboard. Hello, Agent. As usual, you'll find the gear for your mission in the workshop. I'm tied up with other tasks at the moment, so you'll need to locate the items yourself. Once collected, place them in the provided briefcase. Good luck, Quartermaster. P.S. Try to return them in one piece this time. I can't read what that says. And there's a way to... A spyglasses rebreather. Okay. Okay. I got a token. Alright, and camouflage umbrella test. Okay, here we go. We saw this somewhere. I don't immediately remember where somewhere was. Alpha frequency. Beta frequency, gamma frequency. Is it... Here we go. So... Let's stare at this from a distance. Oh, I can't do that. Like, I want this to be in my view, and that apparently doesn't happen. Whoops. So this is 0. This is all the way down at the bottom. This needs to go down again. Okay, it's the same pattern, just repeated. So we actually have... We have the alpha frequency right now. No, we don't. We need to go down one more. That should be the alpha frequency. All the way to the top, to all the way to the bottom, then to the middle, and then all the way back to the top, bottom. Okay, yes. All right, let's play this. What happens? Should I buy this just to experience it? That is entirely up to you, broads. If you like the idea of it, then certainly, yeah. I think it'd be fun even after you've kind of watched it. Alright, so yeah, Dan, I hit the, there's no signal found. I'm not sure where we're supposed to be listening. Yeah, the calendar says 1989. Should we try a different frequency, or what do you guys think? So if we go back, if I go down to, let's hit this one right away. Let's go to 1. And then this one was, I think, also at 1. And then down to -3. That should now be... Yeah, that should be correct. No signal found. Like, I'm not sure if we're supposed to be doing this somewhere specific, you know, like... Alright, let's go for the beta frequency, I suppose. So we're going -2 to 3 to 1. About that, -2, 3, 1. -2... Three... and 1. -2, 3, 1. Yes, this is all correct. So, what does it say at the sign at the bottom? Our agency uses a special signal which combines alpha, beta, and gamma into the best signal for listening devices. This is a listening device detector, but like, that's I guess what I was wondering. Do we have to do... do this at a specific location. There's stuff... more succulents. Spray paints. Some stuff under the stairs. This is waiting for a signal. Just says this is a key. I don't think I need this clipboard. I think I just picked it up just because. I don't think they fit together. All right, let's check this, all right, so this is on the bottom. So this actually needs to be like rotated. It needs to be rotated like, you see that? Like this is bottom left and the triangles are pointing left on the bottom right. So it's almost like this thing needs to be rotated, but I don't quite know how to do that. And also we don't have that red, and we also don't have that red. Those don't exist on here. You see it? Oh yeah, I didn't even see it. Thanks, broads. Oh, the plant pot's a key? Oh, you know what? That was things that it was going to allow us to swap. All right, so let's look at this again. Recognition system error, please calibrate. It's saying plant pot there, which obviously... Okay. It says this is a speaker, this is a security camera. And it says that's a calendar. How do I select these? Security camera, speaker. Speaker. Okay, so it's swapping these two because it sees them. How do I get you to stop so that you're... Two of the things have to be in view, and then it swaps them. So it's swapping these, but I can't get the... How do we... Okay, so this is the back side of the door, huh? What does this say? I can't read the little post-it note. That's still weirding me out. Okay. That's a token, isn't it, in that garbage can? There's post-it notes in there, but I can't read them. You can't possibly be expected to read that, right? Okay. These are called turrets, not inductors. This is still a listening device. How does that help me? You know what? This is it. Okay. I get it now. All right. Let's swap these. Whoops. Security camera needs to come over here, which is now what the plant pot is considered. Tara? Welcome back, Tara, with a Prime sub. Thank you so much. Tara, I wasn't sure if you had already fallen asleep and we had missed you. Oh, wait. I thought I put speaker on this guy. Okay, well now the plant pot's a calendar, which is fine. All right, let's take you back over now that you're a calendar so we can swap you with the actual calendar. Okay. Wait, why is it... Hang on. I swear the word calendar was associated with the plant. Okay, calendar's in the right spot now. Fine. All right, so now the plant is a security camera. Oh, that's still a speaker, too. Okay, so we're just about done, then. All we gotta do is flip-flop these two. 4626 is the camouflage code. So we have a red X. What do we do with said information? Yeah, heavy pot for sure. How the doggos after guarding my house so dutifully all day? They're okay. I gave them some dinner before we started so we wouldn't be interrupted. They ate very early this morning. Because I had a volunteer thing this morning. So I think they ate breakfast. It was like before 6 o'clock, so they're probably hungry before I started. So they should be good for a little bit anyway. Alright, so what do I do with you? Oh, it changed something. So we just put these on this side of the umbrella. So if I would move this... Okay. I still don't know how we're getting this symbol. That's 2, 4, see, there's 8 lines there. I don't have anything that has 8 lines on this. I guess for now, let's turn you... Oh, also, yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay. I think this is going to need to be one side of it. I think I get what I'm trying to do. I'm just apparently not very good at doing it. I need... Okay, so we managed that. Wait. Did we just do it? Oh, you jerk. It reset these. When I moved it away. Okay, the bottom's right. How do we get the red in there now? Oh. Did we do it? This doesn't look quite right. Okay. We got it. Camouflage umbrella test complete. Software floppy disk ejected. Was that up top or was that you? Camo umbrella software and 3D printer software. Are you... You're an MRI thing is what this... I'm supposed to be putting inductors into that. I thought we saw something we were supposed to put a disc into. There was a rebreather and something else that was needed in the briefcase, so this doesn't go in the briefcase. I'm just a little stuck for where it goes. All right, so we're done with you. We're done with you. We still have this guy. We need signals for. We're done with this wall. Spyglasses and a rebreather. What do I do with this? Am I just being that blind? Insert inductor looks like a cylinder of some sort. 3D printing. Something's missing. So this needs to go behind the door. But how do we get past the keypad error here? Seriously. What do I do with this thing? Whack it? What, the door? I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, so the only things we have that we can interact with are this thing, but we have to have the inductors that have to go in here. It looks like some sort of cylindrical tube. Then we have this thing that we have to be able to, I assume... Are we cutting wires? Do we suppose? Like, I didn't see any cutting sort of tools. Did I? There's a pen. Just out of curiosity. So the location of whatever that thing is, like here, what is it picking up? You know what I mean? Oh, Sims, hey! It's your bedtime. Yeah, Sims, sorry, I saw you pop in last week. I had gremlins in my PC. That started the stream and I had no idea it was going. I wasn't ready to start the stream. I had just upgraded to Windows 11 and everything became a disaster and I had no idea a stream was going on, and anyway. So, I saw you pop in briefly. Welcome, and thanks for stopping in. So this is... Yeah, so this over here is the camouflage umbrella section. And this, whatever this thing is beside this camera. Why is it picking some sort of enormous Grim Reaper shadow from there? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we got a code for that yet. I have not seen anything anyway. This battery doesn't say it's anything, and at the same time, like, I feel inclined to take it with me. These are just spray paint cans. They're not the cylinder tubes we need. Was the water cooler anything? I don't think it was. I think I looked at it. You can get water from it. Stream without knowing what it could have been, a nightmare if you used a camera. That's your worst fear. Yeah, no, I was in the middle. We were going to be streaming this game. I was gonna stream them both last weekend, but I was going to start with this one because we used to do puzzle games on Sundays, and I've gotten away from it because sometimes it makes my brain hurt. But yeah, I don't use cameras, but that would have been awful. I was in the middle, literally, I was in the middle of just making thumbnails for things. And I minimized it in the background. I was like, oh, I wonder when I went live. Like, Sims is talking, Tara's talking, everybody's yelling about a black screen. It's like, well, that's because it's not supposed to be live yet. I don't know what happened. Oh, goodness. Wow, now it works. I didn't get to your other mortuary assistant either, Sims. So, I'll check that out. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Let's flip all the buttons. Do you do anything yet? No. These are missing switches? So this one, and let's just turn them all on, see what happens. Whoops. Is something supposed to be happening behind here when I do this? You'll forgive me. Thanks, Sims. I was glad to hear, though, that you got a win in Mortuary Assistant. Man, I wish I could... It took you long enough? Did it? I'm sure it was amazing. Alright, guys, so... I don't seem to have switches for any of these other panels, or for any of these other pieces. So is this some sort of pattern we're missing here? Like, do we have anything else? The random battery that probably is nothing. Dan, do you remember seeing anything that would give us any sort of indication for this? This game would hurt your brain. It sometimes hurts mine. Basically it's an escape room type thing. Did the drain have a cog? The drain? You mean... Are you talking about these? There's a token, apparently. Is that what you're talking about? So... Oh, hey, Dolphin. Welcome. So we currently are on the beta frequency. Does this here? I think I tried that already. Can I not pin this thing? Not letting me pin it. I was kind of thinking maybe like this is gonna follow that pattern, but yeah, there's a pattern for sure. Like I was trying to figure out if it was let's get the try turning off all the breakers but the ones with white circles around the lights. With white circles? I think this is just the glow of a light of like some sort of like, you know, light tracing type of thing. So I'm not sure which ones you want me to turn off specifically. I think everything was off when we first came in here. So you cannot turn on anything in the bottom two rows if it would in some way, shape, or form be related to this. And I don't know that it is. I'm thinking that the gamma frequency would be the only one that you'd be able to use. This is 1, 1, -3. 1 and 1 and -3. Should be the gamma frequency. There's white circles on the right, not the left. What do you mean? Are you talking about these? Because I think it's just lighting. I mean, I might be wrong. But I think it's just a glare of a light on it. The fuse? See what? What? Talk in full sentences, Anne. Come on. All right. All right, so this guy can't go on, and neither can these bottom 7. Which actually completely eliminates the gamma frequency, too. If it was in any way, shape, or form related to that. Is there... Yeah, there's screwdrivers around, but they don't say that they're supposed to be used for anything. Like, here's one. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with it. Because it doesn't say that it's needed as, like, a key or anything like that. There was a couple screwdrivers all around. Oh my gosh, guys, we got 8 minutes left. We never finish these in time. So, I'm sure it'll be more than 8 minutes till we get this done anyway. Okay. My brain is, blanking here. Anybody else have any other suggestions? Why is there a line? What about the calendar, Anne? No, we couldn't interact with the calendar after we chucked all the first ones on the floor. I think the only intention of it was to give us the token. So September 1989. Why are there these... I saw the dotted lines previously. I thought it was just showing you where the pattern repeats again. Because, like I said, it's 1, 1, -3, and this was -2, 3, and 1. -2, 3, and 1. Is there more than that? 3, -3, and 0. I still don't think we can even, like... Yeah, see, even that can't be related because it should be 7 high if we were using this. So this is not it either. So whatever we were looking at is not correct. Still don't think this battery's anything either. But what do we do here? Here, let's pop a hint out. This is making my brain hurt. No, I have this already. It does want us to do something with it next. Is it possible to do all 3 frequency on the listening device? I don't think so, because it only allows you to toggle through the first section. You'll notice you get this, this, and this are the only things you can affect, and then it restarts. So it's not like it goes over here that you could do these next. All right, let's put you down. We've already got the listening device. What does this say? Yeah, we know that too. You're not helping me at all, game. Wait, it's a math puzzle? 3 minus 2 plus 1 equals 2, and we put... I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is still not the things. It's not the fuses. Okay. So what it's saying is that we have to... Alright. It did say at the bottom, I was trying to figure out what it meant. It says it's a mix of the alpha, beta, and gamma. So it looks like... 3... hang on a second. Okay. So you take 3 minus 2 and 1. And you get the first number, which is a 2. So then the next one is going to be -3 and +3, which is 0. And so the next one is going to be 1. Let's move you to 2. You to 1. You're already at 1. 0 and 1. And -3 is going to be -2. That's too much mathing. What did that do? Oh, cool. Idea. All right, we've got an idea. Let's fill in an idea over here. Oops, I don't want paper. What's in here? Signal booster. That looks like it goes here. Is there anything else in there we want? Nope. Okay, making progress. Vehicle start. Motorcycle. Bike location is unknown. Enter commands to guide it back to the garage. Bike will return to current location if an intersection has an enemy present, known enemy locations marked on map, or no path forward. Intersection, go E. And then turn right. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening. We don't know where it is, so do we tell it to go north or west or... How do we move on to the next one? I don't know. Okay, there's an enemy when it went east. So it went west and then south, and then there was an enemy. So it can't be down here because it was able to go south. So go west. What do you mean, Anne? Okay, so far it's able to go there. I'm still not certain where it is. West, south, and west. Maybe north? Is it possibly coming this way? Possibly. West, south, west, north, north, west. South, southeast. I think it started here. Well, hello. Does my Tesla motorcycle that just drives itself. Alright, what do I do with you now? What was the point of that? I got a motorcycle back, but why? I think we're done with this thing. Let's lay it down. Oh, my spy glasses. Oh. We know where those go. There you go. They go in there. All right. We know this goes inside the blast door, and then we've got these guys. We use that. We use that. We use this. Guys, do you remember what happened when we used this plant to swap these things? Oh, no, that's right. We got a code. That was how we did the umbrella thing. So it seems like we're done with everything down here except for this thing. And we can't do anything else with the computer. Still, those are just spray paint cans and glow sticks. And you don't have anything else in you that I would like to have? Alright. Does the turret stick to the fuse box? Turrets? You mean the... Oh, yeah, yeah, I just tried that a minute ago. I didn't see that they did. I mean, maybe if we... No, I don't think so. I still think, part of me still feels like we need to cut the wire. Or something. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. Bummer. How about that? It still drives me crazy. Like, what is that? What is that that would be coming right here? turret go into the key access? What do you mean key access? What are you talking about, Anne? These for sure are... These almost have to definitely be the next pad or the next items to be used. Because we know the disc goes inside. I don't think you can, Anne. Well, I guess you can drag it out here. Not that it does anything. Can't click on the keypad. I can turn this thing off, but I don't know that really helps. There's the motorcycle. There's the computer upstairs and the water fountain. We just need to get in here. No, you're fine. Is there something? Dan isn't helping. I just know you can't see any of this stuff. Like, I can't read that. I don't think you're supposed to be able to. Can't read that either. I think the disc probably goes in here, but... I have a bug crawling on me, so that was creepy. Well, maybe not there. Maybe here. But this definitely says on the computer that it's missing the 3D printing software, which is what I have. This also says it's camo umbrella software. Did we do this with anything with this? Not seeing anything you can help with? Yeah, I'm a little stumped myself. Alright. Apologize, guys. We're resorting to more hints. Yeah. We know that that's the next... The game is so helpful, giving us all the things we already know. Sure. How does that help us? I've already looked at that. So it has us zooming in on that one thing, on this thing, but that doesn't... I think that might say blast door panel. Oh my gosh, it can... Since when can it zoom in that far? In case of any malfunction, all circuit breakers will trip. To restore door functionality, turn 6 circuit breakers back on. Each row column must have only one active breaker. Only one active breaker. Each row and each oh, so this is like Sudoku. Each row and each column has to have one. Let's just play devil's advocate here. Six breakers on. Each row and each column has only one. Why do they have these X'd out? Did I miss some of the instructions? I think it's indicating that one's supposed to be on. But why would have it made that assumption? Is it also on a diagonal? they're Xing off the diagonals too. So it's saying nothing else can be on this row if this one's on. Nothing else can be in this column, but also they can't be on the diagonals. There are already some active. Oh, guys, I'm lost here. Look at the position on the floor. Yeah, welcome, Blackstone. Posted on the floor was red in the other clue. I don't think I can... That was the thing, is I don't think I can zoom in. Maybe I... Oh my gosh, just kidding. Please close the door before using the turret. Okay, well now we know where the turret is. It's back here somewhere. Does that mean I can zoom in further on this note too? The torn off part said that no active breakers should be adjacent or diagonal to each other. Okay. So right now I've got diagonals. You were lurking most of the time? Nice. Welcome, Blackstone. I saw you playing something the other day. I popped in for a few minutes. But you were speaking in German and I don't understand German. I probably should have at least said hello in the chat. Alright. So no diagonals either. So it's saying that this one, all right, is the, okay. So none of these can be turned on. None of these and none of these. That's severely limiting. So that would mean either this one or this one in this row has to be turned on. But this one has to be turned on because these are all blocked out in this row, or sorry, this column, because of this guy, because he's diagonal to here, and he's adjacent to this one. So that one and that one. Now nothing else here. This one can't be this one, so this one has to be on. And then this one can't be on for the bottom row, which means this one needs to be on in the bottom row because that was diagonal. And that would leave this guy. Huh. It was Sudoku the whole time. Okay, we're reprinting. We're reprinting these guys. Oh my gosh, Bomb Builder 2000? Is that how easy it is to build a bomb? Practice bomb. Oh my gosh, that looks so fun. Okay, so that's probably the turret thing. That's not a token either. Okay, I see. So that's the turret. All right, what are we doing here? All right, so this is rounded, but it's square behind it. So it's looking for us to do a top layer and a bottom layer. So top layer, I got two rounded ones on top and bottom. Was that right? No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the top layer. So this is correct. How do we decipher what this should be? How do you make that determination? You know what I'm saying? What does the plus button do? Oh, it adds it in. Okay. So we're adding in squares or circles. Or adding or subtracting squares or circles. All right, let's just print one just for the sake of printing one. Just because I'm curious. I don't think this is going to work, but... All right. And it did what I told it to do. All right, let's put you down. I don't need you. I took my bomb back. Why'd you take my bomb away? I'm just trying to figure out how the turret thing works. Maybe we should do the bomb next? Alright, so the bomb code on this is 2. Confirm individual modules to defuse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, yeah, we have a time here. Okay. Disarm. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Guys, I died. Bomb code is back to being 4. Alright, let's... I'm lighting up the 4. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. How do I move this? Okay, so that moves it by a full. That moves it by half. This also moves it by half. Whoops, not that one. I mean, that takes it to 4. I don't know if that's correct or not. You have to flip the red switches? I don't... What red switch? Are you talking about these things? I did that before, and it just backed me out of the puzzle. I'm assuming these are supposed to light up. Nope. Alright, let's go back to this for a second. In the back. So do we assume these things are... They would have to be are they symmetrical? So they're square on the top and square on the bottom and circle on the left and right? They do not have to be the same. I assume what we're doing here is we're trying to reprint these exact pieces. So, okay, I added in a square. That needs to take out a square and take out a circle on the right. And then I have no idea how we make this determination. Are these supposed to be the same gear? Let's try putting them together. So... circle at the top, circle at the bottom, and then over here, remove squares. Okay, now for the backs. Wait, this is the bottom. Gosh, I'm doing them wrong the whole time. Add a circle, remove a square, remove a square. Now bottom layer. It's gonna be a circle and square added. circle add, square add. Then circle out and square out. Circle out and square out. Select segments. Round three was these two. How do we add these in? Not that one. Hang on, let's watch them again. What the heck? How are you supposed to remember that? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Dan, but I don't... They've changed again. There's definitely a guy that's got... Okay, I think I might understand. Shoot. That should get rid of one of them. Why didn't you shoot him? You know what? That was the round 4 guy, wasn't it? That scared the crap out of me. Okay. We got rid of one. Let me look at these guys again. So he's all the outside and the inside. I'm not even going to bother looking at the other side. It's just going to confuse me. Okay. We're good on that one. Now, let's go back to round 1. It's this guy and this guy. That should take care of that first one. Yes. I think... Is that something? Goodness. Hang on, that number... Outside, it's 3 and 1 and 2. 3 and 1. Okay, reset round 3. This. Okay. The last thing I need is that crazy, crazy one. Outside... No, I looked at the wrong one. Sorry. My bad, I need to run it again. Three, two, 1 and 3, 2. 1 and 3. And then 2. I think it's this. Well, that took a while. I got an inductor, guys. All right, so we're done with that. The only thing we got left now, I think, is the bomb builder. All right, bomb code 2, folks. What does that mean? I have absolutely no idea. What is this? I keep forgetting. That's the one that actually sets off the bomb. First time we got bomb code 3. Alright, everything is now set to 3. But my disarm button is not available. I'm assuming nobody saw instructions anywhere for how to, disarm a bomb. And there's no red switches. They're orange switches. So I don't think this is exactly what we did when the bomb code was 4, except we set everything to 4 and it still blew up. So I don't think that's the answer. Although the disarm button's now available. That's weird. Bomb code 4 again. Four, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 4. Oh, that you can interact with it. Oh, good call, Tara. All right, let's do that. Okay. Ugh. I didn't realize that one was a puzzle. Assemble rocket schematics. Left and right. What just happened? Okay. I knew that this thing didn't start down here. I knew it had to move. All right, so... So on the right, it's starting with... Okay, well that got weird. Alright, so this is pointed. This isn't right, though. I do think it's this. Okay, so it looks like the left one is up in this quadrant. The entire thing is up in this quadrant. I think this is right. Or no, wait, no. The middle segment is... Looked like it was just round. No. No, I was right the first time. This is the bottom, isn't it? It's upside down. It's upside down. The right guy is upside down. Alright, so then... I don't know. Gosh, that is rough. I'm confident on these two. That looks like this. On the right is the one we're working on right now. Oh, no, it doesn't. Does it? Yeah, actually. And then it goes... I think that. Oh my gosh, it took forever. Oof. Here's my rebreather. Oh, that's right. Door's up here. Wow. They did not make these ones easy, did they? That was a little rough. How are we doing on time? All right, well, that took us an hour and a half instead of 45 minutes. So it took us twice the time we're supposed to take, apparently. If you want the trophy, that is. All right, let's hop into next episode. Like I said, I don't know if we're getting through all of the rooms tonight, but we would have to be really good at this one. But we're on a yacht, so that sounds amazing. Okay, we found a key. It's a weird looking key. So there's the rebreather. Boss, here are the gifts you ordered. We transmitted the code remotely just as you taught us. Okay. Dagger's a key. All right. Set your clock to relaxation. Classic boat awards. Nautical gifts for you and your boat. Gifts. Word gifts is in there. Nautical gifts, quote unquote. So, is there anything else we need under these pillows? No. Another dagger. I'm sorry, I just totally whacked my microphone. I'm sorry about that, guys. I have this little gnat flying around my face and it's driving me crazy. All right. So, here are the gifts you ordered. Nautical gifts for you and your boat. This is not just boat, is it? There's not a B in there. My gosh, we're going in a submarine. Anchor. Oxygen tank. We go into here. Not yet. So obviously then this is something we've got to figure out now. Cafe? Maybe? Nope. Here are the gifts, quote unquote. Nautical gifts for you and your boat. Perfect 8-meter mahogany meets technology. Luxury boats in their interiors, maritime culinary classics, hot tropical resorts, and golden beaches. Nothing on the back. You can't open it. Perhaps. Is this just used to open the door? Totally is. Oh my gosh, there's an enormous cat. I don't think gift was an option. I'll check it again. Okay, none of those. There's a key to open up the Mona Lisa? Or something? What is this nonsense? More daggers. I'm sure that will make sense at some point, but now is not that time. Alright, so this is part of a code on it. There's a G. Statue. Ooh. Remote controller, another dagger. Insert coin pull handle. I don't have a coin. Is there a coin in here somewhere? Diary page. To prepare for our enemies, I have studied the history of warfare from every era and chronological order. From the time when people fought with sticks and stones to the theoretical wars of the future. Every era in chronological order. That is... I'm gonna end up whacking my microphone again. I apologize in advance. Stupid little gnat. Oh, I wanted to die so much. Alright. I guess we'll just put you up there for now. You go there somewhere. I'm just not quite sure where. Crimson Crow's transmission legend. Valid message. Positive wave followed by a negative wave. Valid message may be surrounded by noise. Some signals don't have a valid message. Okay. Alright. I need coins for those. Huh. Neat. Insert security tapes. I don't have security tapes, so I guess we're not doing that yet. Dr. Natasha Ivor, Veterinary Clinic, Happy Paw. Cat something A. None needed. Your cat is just fat. Lay off the kibble. Alright, so cat... Cat something, comma, A. There's a date on there, too. Got more daggers. Alright, so he said he studied warfare in chronological order. Okay. I mean, these don't... Caveman combat. Alright, so lunar warfare, biomes of the world, antiques and art, Roman legions. If you were doing chronological order, which note was that? So it said from the time it was sticks and stones. Let's pin you. To prepare for the enemies, I have studied the history of warfare. From every era and chronological. So, sea creatures and bird watching would not be correct. And then lunar, probably. Okay. So, yeah, I can pull Caveman out for... I was thinking that it was just indicating 3 different books. So we've got Caveman... Would Knights and Castles be next? And then Roman legions. Then submarine strategies and lunar warfare. Maybe I had... Maybe it would be Roman legions. That doesn't make sense to me. But we'll try it. Submarine strategies and lunar warfare. Okay, that was right. Just kidding. It just dawned on me these have colors. So these are color-coded daggers. So it needs to start with blue. And then go to green. And then that lime color. I'm missing a dagger too. Then it goes to pink. And the pink went to red. We need more daggers. We need one more dagger. Oh, the N. The N looks like the middle, right? Is this the second one? And then maybe the A. I need a dagger. Definitely not do the word gift. Agnes, you think? We can try it. There's no I, but I think Agnes is actually spelled with an A. Okay, a U. Security tape. Good call, Dan. Or, I'm sorry, that was, Tara jumped in first. But, well done to both of you, because I would have kept looking for stuff. Alright, what do we still have? We have... Okay, that's for the cat's name. A remote bird? Drone bird? Okay, let's put this guy down. Here are the gifts you ordered. We transmitted the code remotely, just as you taught us. Land? Come back. Oh, when it says land, it means just for the bird to land. Okay. Anything else? No. I need one more security tape. Need one more dagger. We haven't figured out the digital clock yet. I don't know what time that's supposed to be set at. I don't know what that is. We're missing a mask, we're missing a dagger, we're missing a security tape. And then we got this thing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this thing. No idea. Okay, there's a token. Hey, mask. Oh, no, that's the statue I threw in the corner. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, were we supposed to do something by now with the submarine? I've got an invisible wall. Goodbye. It doesn't seem like I can interact with it even a little bit. I'm gonna assume we're done with that. Crimson Crows. I didn't see anything. That would indicate to me that we've got the ability to do any sort of waves. You think this sub is the door to get out? That actually might make a lot of sense, Dan. Good call. I kind of feel like we're stuck on the clock at the moment is probably the next thing, right? But I have no idea what time to put it at. $5:55? Actually, that was 55:55, just kidding. It says it's, I mean, it's a container. There's something in it. What time is the cat's appointment? Good question. There's a date of 1989. 4/17/1989. There wasn't actually an appointment. I'm still convinced this has something to do with this, but I might be wrong. I just need another dagger. Okay, game. Help me out here. Can't do anything with the globe. Gotten everything from out here. There's not even... Yeah, I don't know if we're able to do that. Well, there's some stains. I'm gonna guess they don't do anything. Alright, I'm not gonna break my brain. Let's just go grab a hint. The glasses and a shirt. What? Oh, I didn't even see those. Oh my god. Click the wear button left of the item name to wear it. Yo. Oh. I see. There's like a bajillion targets to hit here. How are you supposed to... Okay. So, the Mona Lisa's got two. We've got one here by the door. Got one down here by the door, and another one over here. We got one here, one here, one here. One up there. Some reflect, some pass through. Yeah, we're missing one down there. So if I... Right now, that one is hitting there. If I turn this thing so it hits over there, then we lose this one. Okay, I have no idea how you're supposed to figure this out. I need that one to get through yet. I'm missing these two yet? I don't feel like I've got enough of the lasers. I think I still just need... I think it's just this one. The positioning looks like it's probably correct. So which one is getting this one? This is the one that has to get through for over there. Okay. P. Does anybody remember seeing a key at the moment? My brain's just a little bit broken after that puzzle. Mona Lisa, good call, Dan. Let's take these glasses off, too. I don't... Here, let's just put them down. Radio receiver. Oh, that's where this is going to come into play. Here we go. Valid message is positive wave followed by a negative wave. Oh, I see. This is giving us letters. All right, how does this work? Hang on one second here. Let's look at this again. So this is saying whatever this is, plus this equals an S. I think I see. All right, so this indicates which of the circles you're looking at, and then it could be any of these, and then it gave you this specific quadrant is why it knows it's an S. Valid message may be surrounded by noise. How do we get negative waves, though? Oh, I guess it's just this. Okay, so anything that goes down. All right, so if we're looking... So this looks like the second one. And then the negative part of this is this quadrant, so J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something was 6. Did we see anything that needed a 6-digit code? Okay, this is not a valid one. So actually... Because it has to be a positive wave followed by a negative one. And there are no negative waves following... So we're not even looking at this one. This one is this guy. And then this. So U. It's for the briefcase on the table. All right, so this is a U. And this was, I think we determined a J. No, wait, no. That was this quadrant. H, U, H-U-N, is it just hunt? Them aren't going to do anything. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. Because this one, the positive, is not actually here. So we'd be looking at this guy again. Yeah, it's hunt. Okay. Hey. I already know what to do with you. Coins. Live feed. Okay. But I've got 3 of these things, so let's go ahead and look at these. Okay. I don't know what that does for me. Also, we have another mask. We'll look at these in a minute. I'm stuck. Okay. What did that do for us? I have absolutely no idea. All right, let's look at these. I'm following the pattern here if anybody's curious what I'm doing. Hopefully that made sense to everybody. I wasn't really explaining myself very well. Kraken, Spider, Dragon, Toxin, Ghost. Mastermind Portrait. Hierarchy. Notes. Toxin loves toasting, same superior as Dragon. Spider doesn't drink, Dragon superior. Okay. Cat camera. That's funny. Dragon has the same hairstyle as boss and has one peer. Keeps distance from people, reports to Kraken. Alright, so this Toxin has the same superior as Dragon, which means his superior is Spider. So let's put Spider up here for the moment. And then we would have gone down to these guys and we determined it's Dragon and Toxin. How do I add another one? Maybe I don't add them all. Ghost keeps distance from people, reports to Kraken. Yeah, the security photos are going to help us. We need to get the names of them and then also the photos. I figured we'd start just trying to get the names in place using this. Is this the same guy as this one? No. Okay, there's the lady with the bob cut with glasses. She appears later here. Okay, so this is it's only 3 people? Then the dude with the eye mask? Is this him? It's not, is it? Okay, no, they're all in here. Because there's a bald dude. So they're all here. So Toxin loves toasting. Okay, so this is Toxin. I just don't have a place for him on the thing yet. Same superior as Dragon. Dragon has one pier. All right, guys, what are we thinking? Do I have this correct? Is Spider at the top, or is it Kraken? Either Spider or Kraken. Dragon and Toxin are on the same level, and they both report to Spider. We don't have almost enough information. I mean, technically, Spider could be on the same level as Ghost, and everybody reports to Kraken. You know what I'm saying? Ghost. She's Ghost. Because she keeps her distance in all the photos. Yeah, Pier should be on the same level. Which should be Toxin. Alright, so Ghost is this lady. I still am not 100% sure. I think we determined that guy's Toxin. Yeah, Toxin is the guy that does the toasting, so that's this guy. Okay, so this is a separate guy. Then we have this one. Spider doesn't drink. They're both drinking. Well, they all got drinks in their hand. Oh no, he doesn't. So this is Spider. And then we determine if we're going to try to commit to this, then we'd be looking to see who Dragon has. Who's the same hairstyle as the boss, which cannot be the case. Because there's only one bald guy. Spider is the butler. Yeah, I think that one. The guy with the beard or the guy sitting at the desk? You mean that's Dragon? I think we have something wrong. Because Dragon's is supposed to have the same hairstyle as the boss. It says as boss. He's the only bald guy. So part of me's thinking this is actually Kraken. And then Ghost would be underneath him. Which we've determined is her. Maybe not, guys. What the heck? All right, if we were going to be filling in this whole chart, it's only letting us fill in 3 of them. We would have 1 mastermind, and based on the way this is... I can totally add more. It just dawned on me that I probably could click that button again. All right, can we reset all of this? All right, Spider doesn't drink, but he's dragon superior. I guess let's put it back to Spider for now. Let's delete you. This is kind of what I was looking at. 1 guy here and then 2 on each of those. So then Spider is dragon superior and also toxin. Let's go dragon and toxin. But see, this is where we run into an issue. Ghost reports to Kraken. We have no information about Kraken. So does that mean Kraken is here? And then this would be Ghost. I still think Dragon's only supposed to have 1 peer, and right now I've got him having 2. We put Kraken on top. Then we get Ghost reporting to Kraken. We know Dragon reports to Spider, as does Toxin. And this guy's Spider. And then if we do... Wait a second. This is Dragon. And also Toxin. Thoughts on this? All right. And then, yes. It did say... This is taking a little while. Sorry about this, guys. Dragon has the same hairstyle as the boss. So one of these is Dragon and the other one's the boss. What do we know about them from here? Has 1 peer. Let's just try this. Okay, let's swap then. Oh my gosh. Compass key. Set your clock to relaxation. What would be relaxation? Cafe, maybe? I thought relax too, but there's only 4. You think? Maybe cafe? Oh my gosh, that worked. That means we're done with this guy now, too. All right, here we go. Yacht geoposition error. Calibrate manually using sight lines. Okay. This is our west view. It's got 2 little islands on the left and a big island in the middle. I just said that was west, right? Yes. That doesn't make sense. So we're looking north right now. Big Island, little... Maybe this is actually considered a little island? It's a big island, little island. This doesn't make sense to me. Everything's broken into... So this is the 3 quadrants. So this is empty. This has this, and this has this. But, like, there's, like, 12 spaces to fill in, and only 8 of these things. Does this make sense to anybody? Oh, we ran out of time. Okay, so this one's... We're looking east. So... And then the bottom one is... Alright. Maybe I'm on... I don't know. Let's see here. That's the 3, and then that's 1 to the south. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go back to north again. Let's... This overlap. So I'm looking north. Is that the island that's at the top of the east? No. I have no idea what I'm doing. So the middle... No idea. Can't interact with this in any way. Theoretically, that could have a little island behind it that we just don't see. I'm guessing at this point. This could also, and then this has to be, I think that has to be This is west. So it can't be this thing. I was also in the wrong place. So there might be an island behind it, but we're kind of limited. There probably isn't, because there's none of them that face this direction other than this one. Let's take these back out again. I'm feeling relatively confident in these ones now. So let's do these other ones one more time. So this one's got the 3 and then 2, and the middle's empty. And 3, and then that's probably a 2 down there. There we go. Submarine key. You were right, Dan. Submarine key. Yay! Goodness. I'm debating if I want to do another episode. These take us a while. We've already been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Maybe we'll pop in long enough to see how bad this one's gonna be. And if it's gonna be too much, we can always reconvene some other time on it. Tokens are found in the strangest places. That they are. This is the underwater, by the way. Oh, it says it. Underwater base. Power cables. Power adapters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Know your motherboard. Every motherboard has 4 chips. Each chip changes one of 4 variables on the motherboard's output. Activate mainframe repair. Contact lens tool. Cool. What is this? It's a container. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Pen. There's 6 of these that are clue. RGB reset, power saver, check sensors, mainframe repair, corrupted. Okay. What is this? Here's the biometric scanner, so we need fingerprint and Operation Trident. We sealed it shut. If you decide to change the target, you'll have to melt the protective layer with a laser. The laser broke during recent tests. Please order a new one via the monorail. Chief of Supply, nuclear warhead. Okay. Do you not plug in? I don't know. Hacking tool. Connect to keypad. Delivery manifest: 1,000 burritos, 57 juice boxes, 5 kilograms of coffee, and 3 carrots for the boss's cat. Use gloves. The cat won't eat if anyone but the boss touches the container. Sorry for the ugly signature. I had to borrow a pen from the boss. Why is it larger than our regular ones? Delivery method is submarine. Interesting. That one doesn't have whatever that thing is. Employee records. Oh, here's where we're getting our iris. It's upstairs. Okay, it goes there, but it doesn't stay. There we go. Number groups, N1, N2, N3. Keypad lock combination rules. N1 is even, N2 is odd. N3 is N1 times N1. And N4 is N2 minus 5. Maybe... N2 minus 5. All we know is N2 is odd. I think N1 has to be correct. Because when you get to N3 and you do N1 times N1, that makes N3 4. If you went to the next odd number, it would have to be 16. I didn't actually start anything either. Let's... We got it in the end. Oh my gosh, there's so many lunch boxes. Do I have to actually look in all of these lunch boxes? There's milk. There's a token. Like, these people eat a lot of bananas. And whatever the sub thing is there. Okay, there's the carrots for the cat. There's another pen. Brew some coffee. To any friendly agent reading this, I have failed to stop the launch. While undercover, I narrowed down the details of the iris needed for the laser room. Maybe this will help. A and B have equal heights. A shape has no curved lines. Height of B isn't 2. Okay. Punch card is a key that I need. Oh, there's a lot of punch cards. Okay, hang on. Scanner. I love liftoff. I love you. Letter U. That's weird. Partial fingerprint not found. We have all 6 of these pens now. Yes. I've got 6 pens. What do I do with the 6 pens? Zero days since last accident. Pablo's streaming Far Cry? Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying, Ann? Please repair mainframe. Hmm. I don't know how you plug these big old plugs. Oh, there we go. Okay, so red. And will you go over here? Do. There's the other blue plug. Then this guy. Get in. Is it too short? Get out. Okay. It all looks lit up. That do. Facility lockdown, terminate launch to exit. Release clasps manually and disable navigation module. Missile trajectory, target, and launch. Okay. Okay, I disabled the clasps. They're not on it anymore. I think. I think that's what we did there. All right. Let's go back upstairs, I guess. I don't exactly know what we're doing, but we gotta do something with a punch card here. Okay. Recycle. Oh, I see. So this is if we screw up, we can put them back in there to recycle. All right, he's getting ready to. Nice. All right, any friendly agent. The iris needed for the laser room. A and B have equal heights. Let's pin you. The shape has no curved lines. Height of B isn't 2. Where did we... Oh, look. You see me walking in and out of the frame. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on a second. Let's get this unpinned. Heat map legend. We press once for that. No. I'm not quite sure what we're doing there. All right, here we go. I want to know what to do with all these pins. Is one of them actually larger? Like if I was to lay these out, unpin this guy. Nope. Okay. But let's go lay them on a table. Here we go. Yes. So this is the one we want. What we want it for, I have absolutely no idea. What if it's... Can we do anything with it? Something said it's laser, right? Maybe it's a laser pen? Oops. Not what I wanted to do. I don't know. I don't even see a mother. Okay. The height of B isn't 2. Okay. A and B have equal heights. A shape has no curved lines. Okay, so it has to be that one. And we know the height of B isn't 2, so it's either they're both 3 or they're both 1. All right, now that we know sort of that information. Yeah. Just making sure. So these have curved lines in positions where the A's are. That's got curved lines. I don't really know for sure about that one. That's curves. That's got curves. Not to mention it can't be these because the height has to be the same. I don't think it's that one either, but it's not that one. Can't be that one. This has curves. Okay. So the only one this one can be is this. Oh, also, those are not the same height. These are not the same height. That's got curves. These are not the same height. SL? They're not the same height. A and B have equal heights. DN? Also different heights. This has curves. It could be this one. Could also be U. Wait, no. It can't be these because the height of B isn't 2. Are we left with this one? I think it's this guy. NT. Actually, are those curved lines? I'm not... We might have done this all wrong. Alright, let's try making it. See, I think that's what that is, and I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's correct. Oh. These lines are curved. Look, okay. Take them back off really quickly. Other than we just tried that one, so we know it's not that one. Let's look one more time. The A position, this has curves. Oh gosh. We not like... There's a way to move the pins, and I don't remember how it works anymore. A and B have equal heights. These are not equal. These are equal, but there are curves in the A lines. These are not equal. These are not equal. This is the A lines right here. Those are curves. These are curves and also not the same height. Maybe this one? I thought these looked like curves, though. I'm confident those are curves, actually. This one actually works. Let's try IP. Okay. All right, we did that. Now, we need the fingerprint scanner. Which I'm certain we need to do something with these punch cards. How do you press anything? You don't, like, you can't press anything. Partial fingerprint. Can we not scan it again? Okay, it gives us the same thing. Which probably means that we need to figure out what else the guy touched. Is that an accurate statement, you suppose? What about a lunchbox? Is there anything else over here? Broken keypad? Try this. Well, that's not the same finger. That looks like the same finger. Oh, you know what? Where's that note? Not that one. He touched the carrots, he touched the large pin. And he wants a bunch of coffee and burritos. There are burritos in some of these things. Like, can you put this one in instead? Is this going to give a different fingerprint? No, that's still giving that side. So coffee then. Okay, let's go see if it works. Well, that's slightly aggressive. Broken laser. We should definitely repair it with duct tape. Did I get the token off the top? Alright, so we need that fingerprint to be able to open this box. Okay. I don't think that's the correct one. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. Now we gotta grab all the other pens. It doesn't really look like it fits. I wish I could pin this thing, but you can't pin it. 'Cause it stops there and goes the whole way around, which kind of almost looks right. I'm not sure. This is currently the pen we're using. I need another coffee mug. I think the piece we're missing is from a coffee mug. Apparently not that one. Red one? Whoops. That's not right, though. It's not this mug, that's for sure. Let's go back one more time and look at these and try to assess them against. So this thing, they break in the middle. So it's not this one either. I don't think it's that one either. Are there any other coffee mugs downstairs? So 2 full things at the bottom and then... not that one either. This one. No. Wait. Yes. Yes, this is the bottom. Okay, so this is the good cup. Now. Is it perchance this lunchbox? No, that's not even remotely correct. No. You are garbage. You go back there. What about you? I don't think that's it either. Because this one stops way up here. I don't think you're it. Wait, was it this one? It looks like this one. Yes. Okay, now we just need a pen to fill in the rest of that stuff. That actually might be the correct one. Oh my gosh, all that just for a token? Oh goodness. Alright, what a waste. I'm gonna assume we're done with all of this stuff. Alright. Punch card. Seriously, what am I doing here? Yeah, this just cleans them off. Alright, so let's do this command. Each signature after 5 commands. Heat map legend, 3 presses, 2 presses, 1 press. So I hit this one 3 times when we went through there. Wait. I was noticing the buttons are actually going down on there. So let's do... Not sure what I'm doing. Fourth on the bottom line? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean, Tara. All 4? You think? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it has to be 5, though. Do we want to try this? Follow the orange one, so it'd be this guy, that guy, this one. No. I don't think I understand. What is the point of the heat map? Or were you, Tara, in some way, shape, or form insinuating that this was the bottom row instead of the top row? This way? I think if you flipped it upside down, that would actually be here. What makes you think that, though? I'm just not understanding. Does this tell us how to do this right now? Yes, that's what we're already working on. So yes, it's currently doing this one. That's vague, but I think we know that already. Oh. It's showing us minusing this stuff. Okay. Oh, I get it. Oh. This has a heat map of 3 because it needs to be used 3 times. It's used here and it's here, so it's part of the corrupted one. So this has to be part of the corrupt... Okay. Okay. So that one has to be. So these are only used once. These are only used once, and they're used in this top one. So we're not going to look at any of those. Then we've got this guy is used twice, but you'll notice he's only used once in these, so he's also part of the mainframe. Oh my god, that took a while. All right, and then the red one. That doesn't make sense. This is red, which means it needs to be 3 times, but it's only used once here. I'm assuming it has to be used in ours, though. This guy needs to be used again. And also this one. Really? I thought I was onto something. Let's look at the last hint in this series just to see. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't get it at all. What is this? What is even this nonsense? Like, if we combine these two, these three fill in this, this one fills in this, and then this one got hit twice, which means these are the ones that are still empty, right? The same thing here. All of these ones. But if this needs to be hit 3 times, then it would have to be as part of the corrupted. I wish I could mark up on this thing. I'm still not 100% sure. I have no idea, guys. You think I was on the right track? So, like, I can't mark this up. Hang on, we're gonna do this. Let me put on... Oh, you guys can see that. That's not normally supposed to be on. That was an oops. All right. So this one is done. Like, so these are done. These have to be hit twice? They do. Oh, right. That's in a different window. These are only ever hit once. Like, I've got too many. I have too many. There's just too many. Because this one still needs to be hit twice. These need to be hit once. This needs to be hit again. This needs to be hit again. I'm so confused. Okay. All right, well, let's look at it this way. I was kind of wondering about this. They ran the check sensor thing once. They ran the mainframe repair once. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be, because it says there's 5 commands executed. Maybe we need to figure out... We know they ran this one once. They ran this one once. We have to figure out... Okay, maybe that's what you do. I think they ran this one twice and this one once. And that is just based on the fact that... Let's pin this. So, we already know this one... This thing right here is hit twice. Or, I'm sorry, it's hit 3 times. So that does have to be part of the mainframe then. I think that's how... See, all of these are hit twice. Okay, I think now we're on the right track. So this gets hit twice if we run this twice. This is part of the mainframe. So that's that. By default, this one's out of question because it gets hit 3 times by getting hit twice here and once here. These are all hit once here. This is hit once here. And like I said, we're just hit that as part of the mainframe, but this command is run twice. So those 2 are taken care of. Then this guy, we run this twice. So again, that one's taken care of. This gets hit once in... the sensor check, which is only run once. These are only hit once, but this one needs to be hit twice. So that's also part of the mainframe. So you. Then this gets hit once as part of the sensor check. This button needs to be hit twice, and it's run once as part of the sensor check, so it means you. And then each of these other buttons get hit once. Oh my gosh! Okay. Sorry guys, that took a little bit. Mainframe motherboards 1 and 2, mainframe motherboards 3 and 4. Every motherboard has 4 chips. Every chip changes one of 4 variables on the motherboard's output. Oh, cool. What do we do? Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 are correct. We're only focused on the 4th one. So I think by process of elimination, we have to figure out... So by having all of these lit, and this one, and this one, and this one, we get this. But I didn't think I was going to be able to take it out. Okay. I figured part of it out. Part of it. These indicate the number of sides on the middle thing. This indicates... Yes. This indicates which side the bar goes on. Because you notice that this one, this is lit up on the right. The bar's on the right. Down here, it's lit up on the left. The bars are on the left. Again, 5 sides here. And this indicates must be 2 bars. I was trying to figure out this. I was debating whether or not it was like filled in versus not filled in. But that doesn't make sense because... Or does it? No, it totally does. Because this one's not lit up and it's not filled in. Okay, so that's simple enough. All right, so what we need to do here... We need to get a triangle plus 4 on the right. An empty triangle plus 4 on the right. So, empty is not lit up. How do I light? Yeah, we're good so far. And then I need 4. And I need a 3-sided thing. So it should be that. I assumed we were sending this for something? Item request code. L1337? Facility locate monorail system error. Facility locations unknown. For item requested laser, please visit in any order. Lightning bolt, eyeball, settings cog. The entire reason I did that is because this is listed 2nd and 3rd and 6th. Okay, so if we go to those places, we do get a cog. Okay, so we have to get the appropriate combination. So one of those is correct. 2 are incorrect because we got a snowflake and a medical crate. We did get the settings cog, so let's change 1. Let's see which one is changing. So that was settings cog, snowflake, and medical crate. 6 is the one we need. 6 was the settings cog, because we apparently 2 and 3 are the snowflake and the... So it has to be these ones. That actually went way faster than I was expecting. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a punch card. What is this? E. Punch card layout 01, disable navigation. Front. Oh. There we go. Okay, now that makes sense. All right, so what we need to do is we need to come up with this on a punch card. Oh, I see. Okay. Gosh, this is gonna get confusing. Holy crap. Alright, so all we should need... We need this one and these 4. Oh my god, okay. So I need these 2, and I think these 2. let's look at it just to see. Oh my gosh, we got a winner on the first try. How do I take it out now? Oh, eject. There's an eject button for a reason. Guys, where does a punch card go? The lights are going on and off. I'm just not precisely sure what we're doing here. Is there... You have meddled with my plans for the last time. Enjoy the fireworks. We shall not meet again. Nuclear meltdown in progress. Please remain calm. Facility lockdown. Prevent nuclear disaster to exit. I'm just trying to figure out what a signal lamp is. Like, I thought maybe we're supposed to be matching something here. Okay, I see now. Maybe? I just toggled it on and off every time the light lit up. Is this gonna spell something? Three, 2, 6? I mean, it's not great. Where do you guys suppose that number goes? Whoops. No. Wow, guys. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That still took a while. That still took us another hour. That was the coolest room out of all of them. The underwater base, that one was really neat. I like that one the best out of the 4 of them. Cool. Well, we definitely never get enough of tokens. We only had 2 out of 8 of them, but we finished the Spy DLC. So we still have the Mayan one we can go back to at some point. We did the magic. There was one of these. I don't think we ever finished the steampunk one, but we'll have to hop in and do the Mayan one at some point. But that one was actually pretty neat. I'm glad we finished that because, like I said, that was the coolest room out of all of them. But it was the most logical room. Yeah, and I think that might be what it is sometimes that, like, whatever version of logic you operate off of, that's what you're gonna do the best with. And apparently whatever logic I have, it aligns most closely with that room. So that was very neat for me. But gosh, that took a while. Took us 3 hours and 15 minutes to get through 3 rooms. So our average is about an hour and 5 minutes per room. So now we know when we go to do the Mayan DLC. We're gonna plan to do it in 2 separate sittings. So, all right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this one. Then I gotta go walk my furballs, and it's already 9 o'clock. And apparently, Pablo's streaming over on Twitch. If anybody is interested in joining. I tried to actually do a raid the other day. I have absolutely no idea how to do it, though, clearly, because, like... Have a good evening. Thanks, Dan. Have a good evening to you, too. Let's see. Let's see if we can raid him quickly. Everybody can pop in and at least say hello to Pablo. I'm clearly not successful at figuring out how this raid thing goes, though. So... let's raid... Good night, Tara. All right. It's getting ready to raid now. If I did it correctly, you guys will see Pablo in about 2 seconds. So have a good night, guys. All right, I'm just going to jump in here. I'm pretty sure it did not work. It looks like I was supposed to have started the raid, but the... Oh, I did raid, maybe.